Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back, baby. We are here, Jujutsu Kaisen. We're back from a week off. I'm pumped and ready for this, guys. We've got two deceiving, well, could be two deceiving people that are leading Megumi and Yuji to Higuruma, I think is what the way his name was pronounced. But they're supposedly leading us to him, but they both said two different locations. So one of them is lying. We're about to find out who. So if you guys would do me the biggest favor, man, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate y'all for watching regardless, whether it's YouTube or Patreon, which if you want to watch on Patreon, down below in the link, it'll take you over there. You can watch early access to all these. They get access to this episode first. I'll release it on Patreon, and then a couple hours later, it releases on YouTube. So join us over there. You can also get early access to My Hero Academia, which we're also watching. We're on Season 8 now. We just finished Season 7 over on Patreon. And then we got Bleach, which we are probably 7 to 10 episodes ahead over on Bleach on Patreon as well. So join us over on Patreon, guys. There are a lot of benefits over there. So, and we're also currently voting on our next anime since My Hero is about to end. My wife might actually be joining me in the reactions for whatever anime we do next. We haven't decided yet. We have debated on doing Jujutsu Kaisen starting from season 1 because she hasn't seen Jujutsu Kaisen before, and doing a reaction with her, showing her Jujutsu Kaisen, because I've tried to get her into it on episode 1 twice now, and both times she's kind of just lost interest after the first 15-10 minutes. So but I keep trying to tell her, man, JJK is so peak. Like, if you get through, it's a complicated series. I get that, but it's like, man, if you can get through it, man, it's so amazing. Especially season 2, dude. Season 2 is so goated, man. Bet one of the best seasons of anime of all time, hands down. I'll put that on there, bro. But anyways, my wife might be doing reactions with me to starting back at season 1, but we put it on the Patreon for voting. So again, another benefit, if you join us over on Patreon, you get exclusive chances to vote on the next anime we check out. So we'll see if that ends up being the anime. But either way, guys, we're here. JJK, let's get it, man. In Japan, 99.9% of criminal trials end in a guilty verdict. Once again, dude, the freaking animation is so insane here.
続けて。急に警察の人が話しかけてきて、2人、3人って増えて、このまま捕まっちゃったら猫が死んじゃうって。飼っちゃダメな決まりだったから、飼ってるのは俺しか知らないから。岩手県盛岡市で2016年3月、女児とその母親計2人の刺殺体が自宅で見つかった事件。盛岡地検は近くに住む大江啓太を2人に対する強盗殺人の容疑で起訴した。逮捕までの経緯はこうだ。大江は巡回中の警官からの職務質問中に逃亡し、自宅に駆け込んだところ、追いかけてきた警官が血のついた刃物を発見。現行犯逮捕だ。後の DNA 鑑定で刃物の血痕と被害者の DNA が一致している。大江は一貫して犯行を否認。証拠となった刃物に関しても。
I'm like in agreement with what she's saying. Like, number one, I'm trying to think like if I was walking down the street, right? Even if it was like a switchblade knife or pocket knife, and I saw it and had blood on it, I'm not picking it up. Or I mean, like, maybe I'd pick it up, so I guess my fingerprints would be on it, but I'm not gonna keep that knife. Like, who the hell knows what that knife was for? Who knows what blood that is? Who knows what kind of like diseases or whatever you can get from that blood? So it's kind of like, it's a little questionable as to why bro would pick up the knife and take it home with him and whatnot. But I mean, I'm sure it's going to elaborate because he looks pretty guilty given the evidence stacked up against him.
いや、彼は昔知人が薬物を使用していたことが原因で不当な聴取を受けたことがある。呼んじゃダメな決まりなんです。パトカーや救急車、近所の人の迷惑になるから。
The rules.
その団体かなりグレーですね。
Oh, so okay, so that's why this guy was looking familiar. I didn't say it earlier, but I'm like, man, why does he look so familiar? It's because that's Higuruma. I think I'm saying that now. That correct. Higuruma. He's the one that Yuji is looking for. So he's a lawyer or an attorney, and it looks like this is his case that he's discussing with this guy. This guy, I'm not gonna lie, man. This guy's not helping himself out. Bro's doing everything he possibly can to indict himself on this crime. If Higuruma gets him out, he's one hell of a lawyer.
震災復興資金が流れ込んでから運営実態の怪しい NPO 法人が増えている。狂気が落ちていても意外じゃない。大江が白の可能性は十二分にある。
But they're saying maybe he's part of a group or an organization
ま
that
ずは団体の活動実績と
runs that apartment or something.
全入居者の素性を洗い出す。俺はとことん大江から事情を聞き出すから清水は調査を進めてくれ。
いきなり私の負担でかくないですか？
Dude, the animation's crazy, bro. I'm telling you, I gotta glaze it, man. This is fire.
やること多いんだから。
楽な仕事ばかりじゃ腕が鈍る。
たまにじゃ
I
ない
like
じゃ
that.
ん。
If we stuck to easy work,
たま
our
にじゃないじゃん。
skills would dull.
思ったことがそのまま出てるぞ。
被告人は19歳で飲酒も運転も職場の人たちに強要されたものだったの。でも関係者に口裏合わせられて示談金も用意できず執行猶予も取れなかったんだよね。
Don't drink and drive. Drink responsibly.
なんとか執行猶予つくようにするって言っただけで。
私に当たるのも無理はない。
What's up with the music in the background? Just the soft piano been playing this
君
whole
の
time?
心はどうなるのさ、日車くん。
What about your mental state? Because he does. He looks tired. His eyes are like very droopy.
主文被告人は無罪。
Innocent? Is this the same kid? And they just cut his
本
hair?
当に勝っちゃった。
まだだ。すぐ控訴してくる。
今後は検察側の
I missed what all of those said.
盗まれたものが大江さんの部屋に見当たらなかったこと、 NPO 内に犯行直後から行方不明になっている人がいたこと、あとは遺体から想定した犯行時刻にコンビニの防犯カメラに大江さんが映ってるのが大きかったですね。大江さんが自炊しない人でよかった。
日車先生、本当にありがとうございます。
先生は勘弁してくれ。それに気が早い。まだ二審がある。
Appeal trial, second trial. Guilty life sentence?
限られた予算と人数で動かなければならない弁護側に対し、検察は税金とマンパワーを投入して証拠を上げる。
Pause for a minute. How does that work? I'm not familiar with like Japan's justice system, but what? They went from you win the trial to they challenged it. I forgot what the word I'm looking for is, but they basically challenge it. So you go to a second indict it or whatever it is, and then now he's guilty just like that and life sentence. Like what? That's wild work. How does that even work, man? That makes no sense.
そういう仕組みだ。だが、二審で検察側から新規の証拠は提出されず、行方不明者の犯行と疑う理由はないと無茶な事実認定が下され、判決が覆った。
Wow, that's your
二審
evidence?
の最高裁は狭き門。上告はほぼ門前払い。
He looks pissed, dude. It's hard to tell though, because like I said, he looks so depleted.
日車さん。
全員戻れ。
Is that a curse?
やり直しだ。
日車は
What was that?
新宿。
池袋にいる。新宿。
That looked like a curse to me. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, it's got to. Does he have a situation maybe like Rika, where Yuta has Rika kind of as like that cursed spirit that clings with him or hangs on to him? I don't know if those are the right words I would describe for what Rika is, but is that like what that is, or maybe that's part of his technique? Because it's kind of, well, no, because 10 shadows, there's only one 10 shadow user to my understanding in the what's the word I'm looking for, in the Jujutsu Kaisen society or whatever at a time. So, but yeah, I mean, that definitely looked like a curse to me. I don't know. I'm sure we'll get more of an explanation on it. But now we're back to right here where we got one of these guys are deceiving us.
虎杖も向かってるといいが。池袋か。シグロもいるかな。
いつになったらあの子は次のカモを連れてきてくれるのかな。
Who's this guy?
やめろよ。バカがもう一人。
あの学ラン密集？厨房かよ。
タメ口だったな。そんな君に。
I thought they were talking to him for a minute, but they're talking to somebody else. Is that Yuji? Damn! Is this in the past? Is this like a flashback? Dude, if I got embarrassed this way, the way that Yuji is embarrassing these guys, I'd move to a whole different state. I'd go to a whole different country. I'd find a whole new school. I'd make a whole new life. I would get a whole new social security number. That's just too embarrassing.
俺？
おい、
Green, am I?
池袋を通って新宿に向かうつもりならやめろ。この辺は物資が豊富だ。プレイヤーとの遭遇率が上がる。
ここを通る理由は2つ。道が分かりやすい。近くに私の拠点がある。シャワーくらい浴びさせて。昨日からろくに休めてないの。
I feel like she's the one lying, dude. She's got an excuse for everything that she's doing.
HIGURUMAはここの劇場を拠点にしてる。移動してなければだけど。
おお、マジで助かった。ありがとう。
Oh, okay. Now okay. This is the kid from that flashback we just saw who Yuji was talking to when he beat up those other high schoolers, or I guess they're high schoolers, he's a middle schooler. That's why this kid recognized Yuji from the last episode. Okay, now the dots are all connecting. That's what makes me think, I mean, maybe he could be lying because I just don't know. We haven't really gotten a vibe for him yet. But I just feel like the girl, she just definitely does not seem trustworthy at all. She's got an excuse. Oh, well, we're going this way because of this. Oh, well, at least let me take a shower. Like, it feels like she's purposely trying to lure him, which seems like to this guy, it just popped up and there was that dude with like the kind of longer blonde hair. I'm wondering if she's luring him to him and maybe he's like the colony leader or something.
待てって。何？マジで行くのか？
仲間と合流したいところだけど、急ぎだからな。
いえ。言うんだ俺。
Say what?
もうこんなことやめよ
う。Why do you say sorry? Is he the one who's lying to him?
残念ながら俺はレジーだ。君。
So she was lying. Okay, for a second there I was like, there's no shot because the way that they opened the door, Yuji opened the door, his face was there. Okay, yeah, but she was the one who was lying this whole time. She actually kind of matches his vibe, honestly. To me, it feels like.
何その顔。全然怖くないんだけど。言っとくけどレジーさん。
喋るな。時間の無駄だ。
Damn, Megumi said we're wasting time, bro. I got places to be. I got people to see. Let's get this fight on with so I can whoop you.
誰だ?
Is that?
そこで何をしている?
Why is he in a bathtub?
あんたこそ。
天元様のことは伏せておくか。
何君? 賢弱と知り合い?
How does he know Kenjaku?
賢弱と関わりのある術師。
端的に俺たちは死滅回を終わらせたい。あ、タマ。
Oh, that looked like the animation on that look was
この試合の強
dope,
制を無
man.
効にしたい。そのためのルール追加にヒグルマの100点を使わせてくれ。
俺も端的に言おう。断る。
I refuse. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. No.
今君が言ったプレイヤーの呪力を利用してってところ。おそらくブラフだ。
何？
いや、ブラフというより2番手、3番手のプラン
Plan
だと
B
思
or
う。
C.
根拠は3つ。
プレイヤーの数、プレイヤーの実力差、結界のルール。約1000人のプレイヤーが10のコロニーに均等に振り分けられたとして、各コロニーに100人だ。だがプレイヤー、術師の中にはカシモやヒグルマのように図抜けた強者がいる。この2人だけですでに60人の術師が間引かれた。似たような連中は各コロニーに1人はいるだろう。
早い段階で強者だけが残り、
Right.
死滅回遊が
That's kind of what they discussed a couple episodes ago, or 2
確
episodes
かに
ago.
感じていた。
ルールに問題があるのは認めるが、回遊の土台のシステムは見守りたい。すぐに終わってしまっては困る。特にルール2と8。
Higuruma seems like he's like very broken mentally because of the wear down of this justice system that he's been in this whole time, where it's always, you know, just like that trial he just did. You win the first one, lose the second one, then you lose the overall. Like you win the battles and you lose the war. Is essentially what he's saying, and it's worn so heavily on him where he's like, it's so corrupt that it's like there's a whole new system in place now, and I want to see if this system is better overall for everyone than that previous system. And I think that's kind of what he's saying, is he wants to see it through.
の術式の剥奪は一度見届けたい。
もたもたしてるとこの国の人間全員死ぬぞ。
ガセだな。死滅回遊は永続を歌っている。
それは俺もよく分かってない。言い方を変える。100点を使わせろ。
He said, let me use your points, Higuruma, or
ないやつをぶち殺したことはあるか。思っていたより気持ちがいいぞ。
式神。
okay, so it's a Shikigami.
領域展開。中腹獅子。
He has a domain expansion already?
回遊に賢弱が爆弾を落とし、死滅回遊は役割を終える。
Kenjaku looks like he's walking in the... Is this the higher-ups? What's happening? That's it? Oh my gosh, dude. Only JJK would put me in an episode where I have questions and I leave with more questions than I do answers. What the hell was even that? Like, that, I'm assuming those are the higher-ups, and he's being called by the higher-ups. But the one, I think the scenes that we've seen of the higher-ups before, though, with Gojo, they were always kind of like upper, like up in these more like, I don't know, not jury, but like judge type seats, you know, where they're above everybody. Here it looked more like a medium table where it's like we were all on an even playing field, kind of a situation. So maybe those are the higher-ups. I'm assuming that's the case, just based off of you know, I don't know. That's the vibe I kind of get. So why would they call Kenjaku there? Why do they want to talk to Kenjaku? And why does it look so cordial? Like, are they working with him because they're excited that he got rid of Gojo? I don't understand. And then this guy is telling Megumi that he thinks that they've got it wrong about basically what exactly it is that the Colon game is about, you know, because it's about merging all the sorcerers into something inhuman. But he thinks it's about something different. It's kind of what I got from that, because he's saying that they want to weed out the weak, and then he's going to drop a bomb on the game. I don't know what that means necessarily. Does that mean like he literally is going to drop a bomb on them, or like he's going to like change something all drastically that's going to alter everything? So I guess that's what I'm confused about and what we got to figure out. Then we've got Yuji, who's now, he's come across Higuruma. Higuruma is definitely not the same character. Like, he's not what he was when he was introduced to us. He was this lawyer who cared about trying to get people taken care of. Not that he doesn't care anymore, but it's like he's so depleted by the system that he's almost like thinking the Colon games is going to be better. It's like this system might work out better, and anything at this point is better than what we were doing currently, where nobody wins ever. It's always guilty, guilty, guilty. So that kind of seems like what his whole thought process is. And now He said he said domain expansion. I don't remember what he called it, but so he's already got a domain expansion, and they confirmed he's not a previous sorcerer from the past. He is a new Jujutsu sorcerer that came about from the Culling games. And the fact that he already has a domain expansion, we don't know how well we do know how long the Culling games have been going on. I don't remember what it was. Was it 10 days, or was it 10 or 13 days or something like that? So he's already got a domain expansion, and he's already got about 100 points. And that guy confirmed it. Basically, the two strongest so far that we have in the Culling games are Kashimo from 2 episodes ago or last episode, and then Higuruma, who are the guys who have 200 points and 100 points. So, man, a lot going on this episode. Hopefully next episode. So we're gonna see YUJI versus Higuruma. So that's gonna be interesting how that goes, because YUJI doesn't have a domain expansion. I don't know, like he is super strong. I just don't know how the domain expansion works, because domain expansions have a sure hit effect. But what is his sure hit? And it looks like his domain expansion, it said something about a trial. Like, it's almost like he's brought them into this domain that puts them on trial is kind of what it looked like. And what was the name of the domain expansion? I don't remember what he called it. But we're going to see that fight, and then we might see Megami versus this other guy, but I don't know, because he asked Megami to join him. I just don't think Megami's going to actually join him. So we're probably going to see a fight with those two. So we're going to have dual fights going on. Next episode would be my guess. So, but I appreciate y'all for joining, man, and we will catch you guys next week. Deuces, y'all.